So as we all know, Season 2.5 Reloaded has been out for a little while now in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And we've already got a load of leaks going in towards Season 3, which we're going to be going over today. So we're not going to mess about, we're going to jump straight into it, and the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is where the new Dark Aether Zone is potentially going to be. And this is thanks to a data miner called Hey I'm Alex on Twitter. And the new Dark Aether Rift is likely to be in Zarqwa Hydroelectric from Modern Warfare 2. If you guys remember the multiplayer map, it is likely that the new Dark Aether Rift is going to be going to there. As we know, we've been taking previous maps and going to there as the new Dark Aether Zones. So that's what it's going to be for Season 3. It should be Hydroelectric from Modern Warfare 2. But of course, the map is going to have a full new Dark Aether aesthetic built over it. As we know, it's going to have the crystals, it's going to have that darker feel to it, the pinks, the purples, the Dark Aether feel that we all know and love. That is exactly what sort of aesthetic it is going to put onto Hydroelectric. Coming alongside this, we should have a new act mission, some new contracts to complete, and also alongside this, of course, a new Easter egg quest as well that we can do so we can actually open the portal alongside the act mission. And it is likely that this new act mission is going to be based around Ava. As you guys know from the last one, it was based around Ravenov. We actually saw him in game. And then for the cutscene towards the end of the act mission, we did see Ava coming into it. And it is very, very likely that we are going to see Ava and it be based around Ava within this new season. And we can also expect Ava to come in as an AI just like Ravenov did in the story mission. So hopefully we'll get in the new story mission and then we will have Ava appear in it at some point. As you guys know, in Season 2.5 Reloaded, we got Ravenov. All we had to do was wait for him, do the escort mission with him, go around the map, and he was actually visible on the map, shooting zombies, taking down zombies. So we can probably expect a very similar thing with Ava in the game. So, COD Warfare forums on Twitter did actually leak the 4 Rift items we are going to need to actually get into the brand new Dark Aether Zone, and it is going to be a toy giraffe, a crayon, a journal, and a laptop. So we're going to need these 4 things, obviously upgraded to that gold rarity, and then we are going to be able to get into the Dark Aether Rift, open it, and use a sigil or an elder sigil to be able to get in and do the schematics and draw on the contracts and all that sort of stuff. And within this new Dark Aether Zone, we are expecting to see a new boss as well. And this boss is going to be called the Champion. Obviously, this is going to be a boss that we've already got in the game, like a Mimic, a Disciple, something along those lines. Or it could be another worm. We're not too sure yet. We have no information on what it's going to be. But as we already know, Track have already announced and told us that they're not going to be adding, or they don't have any plans to be adding any more boss zombies in. So, as of right now, it is likely that it's going to be a worm, a Disciple, a Mimic, a Mangler, something along those lines. And that is what we can expect to see for the new Champion boss within the new Season 3 Rift. So once we complete the act mission, we should actually get the gold giraffe, and then we can take that into a game, and we are already on our way to being able to activate and open the new Rift. However, of course, like I said before, we are going to have to go ahead, do the Easter egg, find the other items, upgrade them up to that gold rarity, which is then actually going to allow us to open the Rift. And then, like I said, with either a sigil or an elder sigil, we are going to be able to activate it, which is going to allow us to get into the Dark Aether Zone to start grinding a new contract, which we're going to get into in just a moment. So something a little bit different with these Rift items though, they are actually going to give the player extra unique abilities. So as we can see by this tweet from Modern Warfare 3 Intel, we actually have got a couple of unique abilities that we can now see. So some of the items are going to give the player extra zombie damage, give zombie object damage, give player extra speed, zombie object speed, give player special vision, and give zombie object vision. So we're not too sure what this means exactly and how this is all going to pan out. But when I get into the new contracts, which we're going to talk about, and some of the stuff we can get, you're going to understand sort of what this is going to be talking about. It's not too clear. We don't have the craziest amount of leaks, we've not got the craziest amount of information, but this is what we are expecting the abilities to be from the new Rift items. And again, we're not too sure how the Rift items are going to work. We're not sure if you have to have the Rift items in your stash to actually have these abilities. We're not sure if you can get schematics for these down the line so you can use them on a bit more of a regular basis. We really don't know how these are going to work, so it'll be very, very interesting to see how they do actually add this in, how they implement it, and how they actually allow us to use these abilities outside of different zones. But this could also indicate that the new Dark Aether Zone is actually going to be a lot more challenging than the previous 2 that we've seen, because if they're adding extra unique abilities that is going to help the player out and give us more of an advantage, it probably does indicate that that Dark Aether Zone is going to be slightly harder. And then you're going to need all the perks, the unique abilities, the best weapons and stuff like that to actually go ahead and get through the Dark Aether Zone. So we'll have to see how that does play out and how we do get those. And like I said earlier, we've got contracts. So as we'll know from the original Dark Aether Zone, there was 3 contracts, an escort mission, an extractor mission, and an outlast mission. And then for the newest Dark Aether Zone, we have had an Outlast, we've then had a Bounty Target, and then we have had another Extractor as well. Whereas in the new Dark Aether Zone that we can expect to be coming in Season 3, there's going to be 4 contracts that we complete. We're going to have an Outlast, a Bounty, an Escort, and a Weapon Stash contract. So the Weapon Stash being the new one there that we've not yet seen in the Dark Aether Zone. So we'll have to see how that does play out. Again, they're very similar to Outlast contracts. They're not really too different to an Outlast contract. They even might be slightly easier. So now in theory, going into the new Dark Aether Zone, you should have 4 different opportunities to get some schematics or acquisitions that have just been added into the game. Speaking of the new schematics will change the way that your operator looks. It's going to take items from warlords that will be coming in the future, and these will also offer some sort of special ability. So this is where the special ability stuff comes in, and these are the code that we've got for them. We've got Warlord AFO Beret, we've then got Warlord Chemist Mask, we've got Warlord Rainmaker Vest, and Warlord Maestro Mod. So what we can expect from this is a beret, which is going to be like a helmet or a hat or something along those lines. We've got a mask coming in, and then we've got a vest as well as a mod. So this is the sort of abilities that we're talking about. If you equip these are going to start giving you the extra abilities that we were previously talking about. So again, interested to see how they do play this out, see how we actually acquire and equip these masks, the vests, the beret, all of that sort of stuff. Be very interested to see how it actually does all work out. And as we know, there are a lot of warlords in the game files and in the game code to be added into zombies. So we even might see a few of them get added in Season 3 so that we can go and kill them and get whatever the loot there is they're going to drop that will give us that special ability. We're not too sure yet. These warlords still might come a long way in the future. They're already in the game codes, but they could drop them all, and that could be where we get some of the loot from. However, guys, there is a bit of unfortunate news, and apparently all of the updates for Modern Warfare Zombies, not just in Season 3, but Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, however many seasons we get, all of the zombies content is going to be dropping in the mid-season reloaded update. So like we saw in Season 2, at the Season 2 reloaded is when we got all of the zombies content, and it looks like it's going to be the same for Season 3 and even further along those lines as well. So we could be looking at mid-season updates every single season for zombies content, which is a really big shame. I hope that's not the case. This still could change. However, they may have looked at it and everyone was moaning about the fact it was at Season 2 reloaded. They might then push it forward and start bringing it out at season launch, which is what we can hope for. However, we're not too sure yet if that is going to be the case. A couple other things we could also see getting added but are not confirmed for Season 3 are a wallet system like there was in DMZ. Basically just meaning every time you exfil with essence, it's going to go into your wallet, which will then allow you to spawn into your next game with however many essence you do want to take in, as long as you've got it within your wallet. And then of course we could also be seeing a PvP section in zombies at some point in time. Again, not confirmed for Season 3, but we know it's going to be happening at some point. We're just not too sure when. So it could come out in Season 3, but it isn't likely that it's going to be Season 3. But we are going to be getting a PvP mode in zombies at some point down the line. This should apparently be a public event and won't replace the original mode. So if you just want to play regular zombies, you can, or you can go ahead and play the public event, which is going to be zombies and players that you have to try and kill. Let me know your thoughts on a PvP mode in zombies. Do you think it will work? Do you think it's not the best idea? Would you play it? Let me know in the comments. I'll be very interested in what you guys have to say. And also, whilst you're in the comments, let me know everything about Season 3 that you're excited for in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think it looks good? Do you think it looks average? Do you think it's not enough content? Do you think it's a really bad idea they're bringing it out in Season 3 reloaded? Let me know in the comments. I really want to get your guys' opinions and thoughts in the comments, because I love to see how you guys do react to some of the information that we do have. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to smash a thumbs up, as it helps me out way more than you can imagine. And if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel, where there's a whole bunch of zombies content that I think you guys will really enjoy. And if you do check it out and you do enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you miss any more of the videos that I'm going to be uploading. We're very close to 25k subs now, so if any of you guys can help us hit that, that'd be absolutely amazing. But I appreciate watching all the way to the end. Have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.